All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got week three. No, two. We're on week two.
Week
Getting ahead of
two.
myself. We brought the goat on. Got myself. Hopefully, you guys are watching these. I know a few of you are, a few of you aren't, but it is what it is. We are just kind of going over what happened. Um, First and foremost, want to talk about. So we're using sleeper. Obviously, a lot of you guys probably new to this. I get it. And shit, this will probably go to some of the dynasty players that are in my league here on the Dubtown, but trade block. So Ryan just did it. You put somebody on the trade block, notifies everybody. Feel free to do it. It is a notification though, so if you don't want to annoy everyone, don't. You want to propose a trade, you can see everybody on the trade block if you hit that button. Now the app is different. You can't see it on there, but it's weird. But I can see, oh shit, they got them on the trade block. Or let's say, hey, he threw Herbert on. If I hit that like button, that notifies him I'm interested. And another thing is, you can actually do multiple trades. So if you guys weren't aware of that. So there is that option too. All this is new, showing you real quick. So let's get back to it though. Talking about week two's matchups. First and foremost, we have me and Ryan. I labeled this
Lowest
one.
score.
I labeled this one the weak ass matchup of the week award, baby. Good lord, this was bad. Um, yeah. So I'll let Ryan kind of kick it off next.
So, one big thing I thought, just take a look at our Jets running backs and the flex combined to get us just over 2 points. So, it's what you like to see.
It's
Big, big
pretty
scores from
rough.
that Jets offense without Aaron Rodgers.
Right. And then right off the bat, you see right under that Brees Hall is the guy from absolutely nowhere, Puka Nakua. Don't know how to say your name. Hopefully I said it right. 20 targets, 15 catches. And not only that, fellas, I want y'all to look at something. I hit the wrong thing. Top players. Right off the bat, fuck you, Nick, Kirk Cousins, whatever. Puka Nakua, number two receiver of the week. Where did you get it from, Ryan?
From the free agents.
Beautiful. Number two running back, Kyron Williams. And where did he get him? Let me hit
Bad.
the running backs. Make this easier. Number two running back, Kyron Williams. Waiver wire ad. Huge. Oh, it went to my fucking. Sorry, boys. Sorry. Real quick. I was on my Dynasty League. Fucked up. There we go. Russ. Yeah, who the fuck wants that? All right. There we go. Kyron Williams, 46 points. Waiver wire picked up. Puka Nakua. Waiver wire pickup. That shit's kind of fucking amazing.
Hopefully, they can both keep it up.
Yeah. So, Ryan, even with our weak ass scores, obviously gets the dub. What's new? Nothing new. I feel like we faced off for the past 4 years, and it's always been kind of this. Next, Hines. He would call it his golden child, but it is the entire defense. That is the Dallas Cowboys. You guys saw them tied with Kirk Cousins right now with 70 points, I believe. Absolutely nuclear. And who do they have next? Oh boy, they got the fucking Jets, so that'll be interesting. Or that was this week, sorry. After the Jets, they got the who are they playing?
Arizona, I think.
Yeah, Arizona. Fuck, you have them or Denver, you're fucking locked in on the number one D of the week. But who do you pick, Nick? Dallas or Kirk? I don't know, man.
Then we got what? Patrick Mahomes over here, 30 points. That's a solid week. But for a second round pick, that's nothing too crazy. When you compare that to Baker, or what did he bid $1 on Baker from free agent Zach?
Yeah, that was fucking amazing. That was amazing.
First,
What did I hit here?
624 for a $1 ad versus that second round skills. Doesn't look like early round quarterbacks are paying off yet this year.
2-4, baby. Great weeks from both of you, though. Honestly, hell of a matchup. Hines has been in two close ones last week faced Isha and barely edged him out, and Isha in another close one. We'll talk about his in a second, but wow, this is gonna hurt right here. This kicked me in the nuts, Mark. I know it's kicking you in the nuts and many other fantasy managers. Just hate to see it. Solid running back, gonna have a huge year. No Kareem Hunt, who's now back, and yeah, there's been talks of his career being over, but that's rough. This is one of the probably the biggest blows in fantasy. So shit sucks. Now for our
Yeah,
next
that's
matchup.
it. Chobo, is that where we're going?
Yeah, what I hit retirement. Jesus.
Yeah, we got Chobo, or whatever his team name is. It's always Chobo. So Devonta Smith looking like potentially taking over the number one wide receiver in Philly. Not AJ Brown not getting it done.
Chobo
See him.
changes his name
Oh,
every week, huh?
yeah,
We gonna do this every week, Chobo?
yeah. That's Chobo's go-to. It's what he's good at. That and McCaffrey carrying him. That's easy case is why McCaffrey could have went 101. He does it all. Catches. He didn't have too many this week, but I think I checked in like the first quarter and McCaffrey already had himself a day. So
Yeah, no
Chobo's
shit.
team is looking pretty good.
And Zabel, of
Hate to
course.
hate to say it.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I hate to say Chobo's team is good, but they look pretty good.
I mean, you got Tua, he's balling out. Joe Mixon, Caffrey, solid. Devontae Smith there. DJ Moore, don't know. I mean, yes and no. Kyle Pitts might be the bust of the century, and I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. I drafted him in Dynasty, and yeah, who is this?
Jake Moody, rookie kicker.
All right, good for you, Chobo. Good for you. Now, Zabel, I saved both of yours top points for me. What's new, buddy? Damian Pierce. This is positive, though, man. This is positive. This guy's good. 31 rushing yards. Can't highlight it because I suck at this. I heard a stat of this is last week. That's his rushing yards for the game. 38 yards after contact this same game. This dude cannot catch a break. He's hitting the backfield the whole time. Houston's line is terrible. But what sucks for fantasy, I don't know what you do. I mean, what would you do with him, Ryan?
I think he has to play him looking at his team, but it's hard.
It is hard. It is hard.
Hopefully they
And
just
then
figure it out.
Miles Sanders, I thought he was going to be good too, man, but fuck. He just kind of always shows us that he's just not an RB1 and barely a 2, maybe even barely a 3. We'll have to see about him. And then, like I said, doesn't flat out just doesn't produce. Jamal Williams, buddy, I don't know what the deal is with you and this guy. He had a LeGarrette Blunt year. Ask Hines about it. 17 touchdowns last year, and he's got none this year. So his points don't surprise me. Especially, you gotta watch out for Alvin coming back. And Mike Evans. Whew, great draft pick. Where is Mike? Good for
But
you, Zabel. He took him before I wanted. It's a stud. I thought it'd be Godwin. Clearly, Baker loves him. Probably gonna be another 1,000 yarder, and I'm pretty sure this is his eighth season, which is a record. I'm not sure. Wild.
wide receiver 4 on the year right now.
Is he? Shit. 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 Next matchup, retirement. We got cousin versus cousin. Yeah, typical backyard family reunion. Older relative beats up the younger one and just absolutely pummels his face to the ground. Peter, this hurts. 0-2. You gotta be scared, especially when you lose to your cousin Cam, who just, kind of fires off random players and somehow has won our league. We all have to remember that.
And he's looking good so far. I mean, 197 points from Cam in 1 week. That's the most. I mean, it's only week 2, but that's the highest yet. And I mean, that's without Jamar Chase too. So I mean, and Cooper Cup. He's got Cooper Cup on the IR. So Cam's team is definitely looking like they can put up some points on a week-to-week basis.
All right, we pause it there, figure some shit out. Hey, Cam, both Cincy receivers. The ball's on you, buddy. Kind of paying off, but where's Chase? I mean, third rounded him. That's kind of rough, my man. I'm not sure what to do there. I think you keep playing him, but we might lose Joe Burrow. Do you bench both? I don't know.
But Zach, I think you mentioned this, but Peter losing potentially both running backs for a couple of weeks is going to be rough on his team. See how he figures it out for next week.
Now, off to my favorite guy, Llama King, Llama Goat. To me, you're llama shit. Alright? You're full of shit. You fucking say you do this zero QB shit. I don't know, man. You kind of getting lucky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins. 42 and 27. 2022. You ready for this week, buddy? Whoops, didn't mean to do all of them. You ready for 13? You ready for 16? You know they're coming 3 points, 14, 16. It's the Kirk way, my man. He might be number one right now. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but I hope you're wrong. I really do. I really do. We dedicate this section for me against you, Nick. Our beef is real. It's real. I tell you what, Kyron Williams. That was a great pickup. As you saw, he's number two RB on the year. Insane. Cam Akers shifted off. Who would have saw that coming? I wasn't big on Cam Akers. I wasn't even big on Kyron really. I wasn't even big on the Rams backfield. I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing of Akers bullshit every year. End of the year he kind of shows up, or they're about to trade him, or he's something with Sean McVay or whatever his name is. Um, Now we got the goat on. We got the Akers owners. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. How you feeling, Ryan?
Feel better with him in Minnesota than I do in LA. I mean, if they're just going to keep making him inactive, Madison hasn't looked great. He at least has a chance to be relevant again. He's going to sit on my bench until he can show that you can trust him, which might not happen. So if anyone wants to trade for Cam Akers, feel free to send over the offers. Uh, First round picks, fab, open to it all.
Alrighty, and have Ryan start off the last one here.
Last matchup, Josh and Austin. Big week for Josh Jacobs. 9 carries, -2 yards, but he still gets 10 points. I mean, you'll take that. And your second round pick, it's rough, but could have been a lot worse. Those -2 yards. His catches saved you this week. Hopefully, he can bounce back for you going forward.
Oh yeah, big game from Christian Kirk. This is my brother's boy, I swear. Dude's 5'11". Shit, he got an inch on me. I swear every year I hear about Christian Kirk. My brother's like, do I draft Kirk? Do I pick up Kirk? And I'm like, man, I'm not really about it. And here we are, massive week. Obviously, first week, massive dud. I don't know if he keeps it up. I'm not big on him, but it's my brother, and I told him not to pick up, God, who is the Jaguars running back?
ETN?
Uh, no, the one that went off, that one year.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of his name. I said don't pick him up, and I was fucking wrong. He's a top five running back, whatever his fucking name is. I'll think of it here once we're over. But yeah, good for you, Josh. You like to fucking play with fire, and it often works.
But Austin, I was real big on Garrett Wilson coming into this year, and I didn't realize this week he only had 2 catches in that one play. I mean, that made up the week for you there. That was a 50 plus yard touchdown there. I think that's what you have to hope he can do every week with Zach Wilson throwing the ball. That kills his value, I think. But he got that athleticism. He can still put up points for you, but it's going to be worse than it was with Rodgers throwing to him. That's for sure.
I didn't even see this yards per catch, 41 and a half.
Yeah, that it was big league, big catches only.
The real question is, how bad is Zach Wilson?
It's
That
bad.
dude. I mean, do you think they'll bring someone in, Ryan?
I don't. I feel like they're going to have to, but I don't know who they're going to bring in.
That dude is rough. That dude is rough.
Bring
And
Tom Brady
gave
out of
you
retirement.
100% of snaps. 93, so missed what, the four snaps that Rodgers played and had all the Jets hype. Was real. God, I'd hate to be a Jets fan. Hate to be a Jets fan.
It's rough.
Anyway, we're working out the Kings, fellas. Hopefully you like this little write up. I know it'll be longer than usual, but we'll be quicker, faster every week. We'll get through it. But yeah, thoughts, feedback. Dude, I have to say it. Like and subscribe, even though don't, 'cause I don't really give a fuck.